Hi, welcome to Brother Be Well. I'm your host, Justin Martinez, and this is the BBW Youth Chat Series. Today, we will be diving in and discussing how to be mentally and physically fit on the go. Helping me out during this discussion is Brother Be Well Clinical Advisor, Dr. Michael Houston, and
How you
our
doing?
youth guests, Nicholas Crawford and Richard Toledo. What's up, gentlemen? How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Good. Good
How
to
you
be
doing,
here.
Justin?
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Glad to have you here. Mental fitness, physical fitness. We always hear about the benefits of fitness and why we should always be staying fit, just to keep our bodies healthy, to keep our minds healthy. So I have a question for you. Did you work out today?
I'm only smiling because, the truth is, no, I haven't.
That's all right.
Although I've been drinking lots of water.
Uh-huh.
I try to drink at least half a gallon every single day. So I would say that that's a starter, especially with the summer coming in, trying to stay hydrated.
Right. Tell us a little bit more about drinking the water and staying hydrated. Why is it good to drink a gallon of water a day?
Man, for many reasons. So for me, that I'm not so active right now, just drinking half a gallon is very beneficial. I mean, it keeps your skin clean. It helps, everything. Well, first off, our body is made of 70% water. So our eyes need to be lubricated, our mouth, lips, everything. You don't want nasty face, all that stuff, it just refreshes you. It's good for all the organs in your body, keeps you functioning. And then once you start working out, for those drinking a full gallon,
right,
you sweat all the time. So you got to find a way to put it back in your body so your body could be responding the way it was meant to be responding. So, drinking water, it's super beneficial.
Love it. Thanks for that. I don't drink enough water, so I'm going to set that reminder to make sure I do so. How about you, Nicholas? What did you do? Did you work out today? What kind of exercise did you do today?
Unfortunately, I also have not exercised today. Well, not much at all during quarantine. It's kind of hard to find motivation, at least for me, with school, and the whole mental work and then getting up and trying to do physical work. But I do drink a lot of water, and I kind of miss being active, and I think, it's important. And I want to try and get back into it.
Yeah, man, just day by day. A little something is better than nothing. I've been setting a goal to just do 100 push-ups a day if I don't do anything. Yeah, and I do them in increments, whether it's 10 sets of 10 or 4 sets of 25. However I can get that in, I like doing those. Dr. Michael Houston, what about you?
You do 4 sets of 25?
Yeah.
I want to see. No.
All right. I wish we could jump into a chat right now, man. You ain't going out.
So, what I do when I get up in the morning is I'll do 25 sit-ups minimum, and then 25 push-ups, sit-ups and push-ups, just to start the day off. It kind of throws the body in gear. And then after that, then I'll do a little bit of exercise. I have a little bit of weights and everything that I can work out with. I don't do that every day though, but for the most part, that'll be my kickstart. And so I did do that this morning, and my intent is to do actually a full workout this evening after the call, so I can get right and knock off some of the stresses from the day. So that kind of works for me too.
Yeah, definitely. I two, usually have a routine in the morning before my days start to kind of get my workout in. But this week has been kind of weird, and I've been working out in the middle of the day, trying to get something done. I'm not doing like a full-fledged workout like I would want to, but a little bit of jump rope, a few pull-ups, definitely the 100 push-ups a day. And my favorite thing that I've been loving to do, since Richard talked about water, Nicholas talked about drinking water, is I jump into the ocean water. I do that religiously 3 times a week, if not more. And for me, right, it's like a rejuvenation, or resets my body, and it's like you feel reborn after, you know. And like Dr. Michael Houston said, some of those activities like that, or just taking a swim, you know, could knock off the stresses of the day. And I want to dive into that a little bit more, because we need to discuss, like, what are the benefits of being physically fit, and how does that help our mental fitness? Like what, like, okay, so when we're working out, right, we're getting the blood flowing, we're getting our endorphins going, we're feeling confident about ourselves, we're looking good, we're feeling good, but we've also had a long day. I know Nicholas talked about having a long day at school, and you know, just kind of being zapped or tired after the whole long day of school, and you may not want to do that. But exercise is a good way to recharge yourself, you know, to get those endorphins flowing, to clean out your mind, to be more mentally fit. What else are some benefits to being physically fit?
I'd say, well, when school was in, I used to run track, and that was like my main exercise thing. And the biggest draw for me, at least, was the social aspect. I love running with all my friends, but so it's a little harder for me to work out when, you know, there's nobody else there. There's not really that motivation. But the after a good run, you would always get that runner's high, and that just felt amazing. And it made you want to keep working out because you felt incredible after each workout. And it boosts the whole endorphins and everything, and you just feel great.
Right.
Yeah, well, I would agree with Nicholas about that runner's high. You know, when you find yourself stressed, you go for a jog or something, and you just feel relieved. It's kind of like the same thing as boxing. I used to box back in the day as a hobby, and you know, punching, you know, running around, you know, sparring with other people. It gets you. Again, like that, it gets you like on a high that relaxes your body and all that stuff. And also, exercise is important because it prevents you from getting hurt. There was a time where I went like 2 years without exercise, as sad as that is. And I would always get injured for the smallest little things. I would have to like pick a gate with the chain, shoulder busted. I would have to, you know, take a speed walk somewhere because I was in a rush, injured my knee. Once I started exercising and building that routine, it's like your body already knows, and it develops, it gets stronger. So it's difficult for your body to get hurt for the littlest things.
Muscle has memory, for sure. I'll share a story with you guys about a runner's high, because I'm glad that you touched on that. 2019, I decided to run a half marathon, right? So it's 13.1 miles. And I have never done something like this before. And I think a month and a half before the race, it was the Golden Gate half marathon. And a month and a half before, I started running 5 miles, and then 6, 7 miles, 8 miles. Every week, I would do it on a Saturday. I eventually got up to 14 miles the week before the event. And I remember vividly when I got past 8 miles for the first time in my life, I felt like this surge of energy rush through my body. And I've never experienced that before, and I didn't know what it was. And like, I'm down on the sidewalk, running by the beach, and there's a bunch of people around, but I'm just in my zone, you know, glasses on, headphones in, shirt off, like these short runner shorts. I'm just like running around, and this guy was throwing a football, and I swear I ran past him, I felt that surge of energy, and I said, hit me, and I ran, and he threw the ball to me, and I caught it, threw it back to him, and I was just like, man, like I could go for another 8. I swear I could do another 8. I never knew what that runner's high was, and I remember vividly when it kicked in the first time I felt it. That was my experience, and it is a remarkable feeling.
Man, that's a good experience. I like that.
Thanks, Dr. Houston. I had to share it since you guys talked about it. You know, so we talk about the endorphins. We talk about being physically fit, and you know how that makes your mind feel more clear. Mental fitness is just as important, if not more important, than being mentally or physically fit.